Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Astroga. I'm a second year PhD student, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what's on my food, an exploration of E. coli populations on retail foods from Norfolk, United Kingdom. So we know that the food chain is an intensely global and complex thing. We now know that there are a lot of different food sources coming from a lot of different countries, and contamination is a massive thing that we need to survey. So what we're doing here is actually surveying a lot of the retail foods that come from 53 different UK cities and towns in Norfolk, United Kingdom. And what we're going to do is also look at this through a whole genome sequencing perspective. E. coli is a commonly used fecal contaminant indicator, and there is actually an increase in whole genome surveillance of foodborne pathogens. So the Food Standards Agency survey a lot of the foodborne pathogens using this technique. Uh, Primarily, a lot of the surveillance that we have done has focused on pathogenic lineages, which has left the commensal in the dark. So what we're doing here is looking at a broad perspective of the food, of the E. coli population. So what this investigation does is there were two objectives. First, to examine the population of E. coli within retail foods, and then also look at the genomic differences that are associated with the different food products. First, we took up to 4 E. coli isolates, and after pre-enrichment and enrichment and selective plating, we had up to 4 isolates taken and 516 E. coli genomes. That was done using Illumina short-read sequencing, and after assembly and quality control, we then annotated the genes, created a core gene alignment maximum likelihood tree, and then also classified the genomes via their sequence typing and phylogenetic groups. I then explored the antimicrobial resistance, the virulence genes, and the plasmid replicon. So what we can see here is that E. coli from raw chicken meats harbored more AMR genes compared to the other food sources, except for pork, more plasmid replicons, and more virulence genes. So this just indicates that the E. coli from raw chickens contained more of these AMR, plasmid replicons, and virulence genes as well. I'm going to be presenting this poster on Monday at the Microbiology Society 2023 conference. Please feel free to come talk to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions.